Hi everyone, today I would love to share with you some interesting things. That is my research, which is analyzing the importance of morphologies and some challenges of EFL learners when studying this course in CDU. I'll divide my talk into 5 main parts. The first part is the rationale. The second one is about the purposes of the research and main questions. The third one is literature review parts. And the next is about the methods that I use to collect data. And the final part is the reference. Now, I will start the first part by talking about morphologies. Morphologies, in terms of linguistics, is very important. There are many benefits to understand morphologies, and every English learner must study this course. However, there are a lot of reasons that makes learners find it difficult to understand it clearly. According to the research and morphology works conducted in 2012, students who understand more morphologically complex works have an easier time driving in subjects such as reading, comprehension, oral language, and writing. Learners who are capable of understanding morphologies are better able to understand the meaning and the spelling of words. On the other hand, learners who do not understand morphologies may struggle while reading complex works even though they understand them in their oral language. The morphological structures of words is correlated with vocabulary knowledge and reading comprehension. Students who do not understand morphologies often end up with a limited vocabulary compared to other students who understand morphologically complex words. These situations are also happening in the third year and final year English majors learners in Cần University. I see that the majors of EFL learners in CTU do not put enough attention to this course. As a result, several of English majors studying in schools of foreign languages misunderstand the place of morphologies and place many challenges not only in studying but also in applying it to real life. To solve this problem, we have to figure out things that make English learners in CDU consider morphologies as a difficult course. Now, I've moved to the second part, the research arm and the significant questions. This research will be the base to find out whether EFL learners in CDU consider morphologies an important course or not. Moreover, it investigates what challenges the learner have to face when studying these subjects. Then, I'll provide some effective methods to learn morphology if it's possible. And the main question are, what are the roles of studying morphologies? In the first questions, it will tell me the roles of morphology from CDU English majors learner viewed, and in this question, I expect to collect as much academic and related information as possible. The second question is, what are challenges EFL learners in CDU face in studying morphologies? This question is used to find out difficulties of EFL learners facing and set out the most common challenges and the rate of learners have the same answers. Now, in the third part, literature review. After reading some research articles about this topic, I see that understanding morphology plays an important role to get high achievements, not only in terms of learning English, but also in any second language. Learning morphology helps students break down morphemes and decode their meanings and increase their vocabulary. Understanding morphologies help prepare students to move on to the next level and increase their readings and writing skills. However, there are a lot of reasons that make learners find it difficult to understand it clearly. The basic problem in learning to read words is isolating the semantics that words mean. orthography, that means how words are written, and phonologies, how words are pronounced, and morphologies is fundamentally related to semantics, but it also provides important clues about how words should be written and pronounced. That means it's also related to orthography and phonology. In morphology works by Kirby and Browers in 2012, the researchers stated that we can predict one's reading development abilities by morphological awareness. They explore that morphology is a key to improving the word's knowledge and high-quality mental representations. It also plays important roles in the success in reading of children from grade 1 to grade 6. In the place of morphologies in learning to read in English by Kylie Brasco in 2019, the researchers said that morphological information brings an important degree of regularity to mapping between English writing words and their meanings. This is directly associated with irregularity in the mapping between the way that we spell and pronounce the word. Moreover, the acquisition of morphological knowledge plays an important role in development of reading expertise. Another research is about acquisitions of the second language morphology by other language learners. By Kimber in 2019, they investigated the neural correlates of processing morphologically complex words in native speakers and the second language learners. One of the most significant results is that the second language learners saw a gradual effect of proficiency towards the first language-like response to morphologically complex words. Although there are studies about the impacts of morphological acquisitions, they focus mainly on children, and moreover, the participants in this study came mostly from Western countries. This showed the lack of research of the research of the importance of studying morphologies in Eastern countries, especially in Vietnam. About the methodology, my approach would be mixed method, and I designed the research in the descriptive 30. I decided to interview pilots from two different groups by using structured questions. The first includes learners having advantageous morphology background. The second group are learners with lower advantageous morphology background. And the main question is that why is learning morphologies important for EFL learners? After that, I will collect all information, then check out collected answers if they are appropriate. If not, I will have to adjust the question to get suitable information. Then I'll use questionnaires to collect learners' perception about any challenges they are facing when studying morphologies. And my participants are EFL learners in high-quality program in Cần University. Especially, I focus on third-year students and final-year students. First, I'll choose my classmate to test my instrument. They can give me feedback about my questions, if they were appropriate or not. After finishing the instrument, I research on third-year students and final-year EFL learners in high-quality program because they are accessible easily. And another reason makes me choose this kind of participant is that I see my friends studying morphologies. Studying morphologies always granted as a top subject. And here are articles that inspires me to do this study. Thanks for watching.